Hey, how's it going? And welcome back to my channel. This is Matthew. I wanted to talk about how pornography affects the brain chemicals to where the dopamine hits that you receive are overpowering. Overpowering to the point where it's the only dopamine that you want to initially receive. And then everything else outside of that, like exercise or accomplishing goals, that's become second string to pornography. As the addiction gets worse and worse, it starts to increase in stages where your fantasy world goes from looking just at plain pictures to videos to graphic videos to even more graphic videos, and then it goes on and on and on because your brain starts to get used to the dopamine hit that it's getting, and so it needs an increase, or it needs an increase of dopamine to get the same effect that it had before, because eventually you start getting bored. The dopamine hit starts to get boring, and you have to try to increase whatever it is that you're looking at. You have to increase its effectiveness by looking at even more things that are controversial, or stuff like that. Stuff that we don't accept in society, but is accepted through the fantasy world through pornography. So this is kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I'm not going to go into details. I'm just going to talk about how dopamine hits are healthy. Dopamine hits are important for not only the male brain, but for a male to want to do something better with his life, for building up humanity and making humanity better. But when all of the males out there don't have any drive to build, or to protect, or to do anything, then you have a society of weak men that start going into other avenues and other fantasy realms. And so now you've created this fantasy society, and nobody really benefits from it. So anyways, enough talk about the fantasy brain. I'll probably go into more details about that in my next videos. I have been talking about the fantasy brain, and how it affects the brain even after you let go of pornography. Your fantasy brain doesn't dissipate or go away until you start doing years and years of putting into practice healthier things. So, and you'll go through withdrawals in that period. I've been through a lot of withdrawals in the periods where I've been sober and have been away from it for a long period of time, and I'm still affected by certain things. So anyways, I hope you got something from this, and we'll see you in the next video.